This is something I've really never seen before. It is a Braille Playboy, and I can obviously see, but I think it's pretty remarkable. The stories in Playboy used to be so good that they would actually have them translated into Braille so that people could read the stories. You know, they had people like Truman Capote writing for Playboy, which I think is pretty interesting. It is a big topic of conversation. Everyone who comes over picks it up, and it's by far one of my favorite gifts. And this is even funnier. When I unpacked, I realized that I have 2 gray sweatshirts, 5 white shirts, 2 pair of trousers, 1 pinstripe, 1 black, a black blazer, striped shirt, my favorite Monse workout wear, black shoes, white shoes, latex, and yeah, that's kind of it. That's a one-trick pony. I was very excited. I left feathers all the way down the red carpet, which I feel badly for all the interns who are picking them up. I also wore it to Solange Knowles' wedding, and as I was walking into the church, she asked everyone to wear white. I normally would not wear white to a wedding. As I was walking into the church, there was a paparazzi snap my picture, and that picture has been seen across the world. I think that picture is more popular than I am. Anyway, it's all hand beaded and hand embroidered by a company called Chemiza. They did all the embroidery and beading for Oscar de la Renta, and they've worked with Chanel. It's some of the most delicate and fine beading you've ever seen. A lot of people have asked me if they can buy it or rent it for their wedding, to which I always say no. It's probably one of my most prized possessions, and I might bury myself in it. Jenna Lyons. I am the co-founder of an eyelash brand called Love Scene. I'm wearing them right now. Can you tell? This one's one of my favorites. This is the Romy. Jack is another one of my favorites. And my partner's Troy. All right, what else we got in here? The tool, you never know when you're not gonna need to put on lashes. I sometimes do it in the back of a taxi, that happens. A sage stick, you never know when you're gonna have to actually like get rid of something. This is my favorite concealer. This is from Giorgio Armani. This stuff is gold. I think I might have to buy stock. Okay, Biologie Recherche, one of my favorite things ever. This is the Creme Vernis. The first time I ever used this, I didn't realize just how. Pat McGrath, a super light sheer foundation. I need it, I'm getting older. I don't leave the house without salt. I know that sounds weird, but Jennifer Fisher made her own salt. It's a universal salt, it goes on everything. I know, it's weird. And then after that, you need this, Listerine. I don't go anywhere without these either. Oopsie. I feel the same way about beef jerky. Oh my God, so enough.
For me to be showing in Paris is the ultimate dream. Having the opportunity to both work in fashion and beauty is the dream for me.
How long has the beauty part been going on?
Beauty's been just a couple of years.
Is it really?
You know, I did a collaboration with Estee Lauder a few years ago that was a big success, and it proved to me that there was an appetite for Victoria Beckham beauty, and I love beauty. I've collected beauty for years and years and years, and I really had a point of view of what I was searching for, what I couldn't find, so therefore what I wanted to develop, and I didn't want to compromise, so the only way for me to do that was to do it myself.
I think that's smart. There is like a Victoria Beckham look, I think, head to toe, and you've maintained that for years. Most people change over the years, but you've really sort of stayed true.
This is my Noto face scrub. I just got this. It's amazing. I like to put a little bit of oil on my face because I'm dry. So this is a little bit of Wonder Valley. One of my new favorite things is from Beauty Pie. It's like a luminous primer. So light coating gives me a little bit of a nice underglow. This is a concealer. This is Armani. This is my favorite. One of my favorite things is to brush it out. And this is Pat McGrath foundation. This stuff is amazing. I just use a little bit. I have been told to use bronzer just underneath the apples of my cheeks, which I find particularly end of summer, like right now, this really works for me. This Beauty Pie blush. This I just put on the apples of my cheeks. This is a Glossier liquid eyeshadow, which I find works really well for me. It really stays put. I'm gonna be putting on the Noir lash. I take my lash, I put it in the tool. This is one of our more dramatic lashes. Last touch, I use this Bobbi Brown. It's like a lipstick, and I just glob that stuff on. I really like this rose ink color, and I just kind of mix the two. I put this right over the top. Ready to go. What do you think?
Such an honor to have you at my show, because we first met how many years ago?
Oh God, do we need to do this? I think it was like 12?
A long time ago.
Anna Wintour was there, and you were talking to her, and I remember walking up and you greeted me like we were old friends. And now that we have our secret handshake, everyone's gonna know.
Absolutely.
I was an honor to come. I have to say, it was so beautiful. I have an outfit that I want, and everyone's been telling me that the last look that Kendall wore looked like me.
I have probably 35 lip glosses. They all are pretty much the same color. This one's from Say. I love this one. So cute. You never know when you're gonna need to tape something. Woma. I love this brand. This is a highlighter and a contour. I don't really use the contour side because I'm not really sure what to do with it, but I kind of love it. Look at this. This is in my bag. Pictures of my little munchkin. This is a Barbara Sturm hand cream. I literally have like alligator skin from all the hand sanitizer. This is Popeye. Hi, Popeye. Just in case I need an anatomy lesson, I have my little dolls. They come with me. Clay lip powder. This stuff is insane. It feels like a powder, and then you put it on your hand, and it goes on like, well, you can put it on your lips, but you can also put it on your cheeks. I put it on my eyes too. It's like one of my all-time favorite things. Love seeing lighter. Never know when you're gonna have to light something, like your Sage Stick.
Being Jenna Lyons in 2016 feels a lot older than I did when it was 2010. My approach to fashion, in a nutshell, is there are no rules. What I love about fashion to this day is the fact that it never is the same. Every season it's something new. Every season I'm obsessed with something completely different than I was obsessed with the year before. The reason I wear glasses and not contacts is after leaving my reading glasses in a car about 5 times, I think I lost 5 pair of glasses in a taxi, I decided that I needed to get bifocals. So now just the bottom part is for reading and the rest of them are just normal glasses, and I can actually, I've saved a little money, thank God. I like that things that looked old yesterday look new today. Things that were ugly 2 years ago look beautiful today. That to me is exciting and fun. I love seeing things through new eyes.
Supernatural. I love her videos. Love seeing lashes at the little brass box. This is where you can keep your lashes stashed safely. Look at that. This is also made in unlacquered brass. I like my brass like I like my faucets, unlacquered and patinaed. This is a Kosas eye cream, kind of into this too. Again, notice the theme here. I really like these kinds of colors. Did I get everything? I think that's everything. Thanks for watching. If you got all the way to the end, you can follow us. I'd love seeing you.
Every season. I think what I'm enjoying and excited about with fashion right now is the return to whimsy and color. It feels like things are loosening up a little bit. I think there was a moment of things getting a little bit tight and austere. And as much as I enjoy that and can play that game, I love a little wackiness. I mean, to me, chic has nothing to do with clothing. To me, chic has to do with a firm handshake, a nice warm smile, being elegant, being respectful, saying thank you, looking at someone when they talk to you. That to me is chic. To me, what is sexy has nothing, again, to do with clothing. What is sexy to me is confidence, is a sense of self, someone who is comfortable in their own skin, and someone who can actually find the sexiness in others, someone who has an ability to see outside themselves and appreciate other people's sexiness. This is a sleeve roll that our team developed because we're obsessive about sleeve rolling. I know it sounds silly, but so we're not a big fan of this. Not so cool. I've seen people that do this, where they do the fold and the fold like this. Not so attractive. So our tip is we take the cuff from the very bottom and pull it all the way up and then roll from the bottom. So what happens is you get a tighter roll. It pulls the shirt down here so you don't get this big bulk here. And then you can get this little pop at the end. And it just looks a little cooler, and then you can manipulate that however you want. And that's the J. Crew sleeve roll.
Designed to hold the lash in a curve, as you can see here. And the reason we developed it is it allows you to come directly straight in on both eyes. So you don't have to sort of twist and turn like you would with the tweezer. And so what I like to do is put the lash in the tulle before I put on the glue. And then I just run the glue all along the lash line. You definitely want a decent amount, particularly on the outside corners, because those are the parts that can pop up. One of the most important things is you have to let the glue get tacky before you put the lash on. Otherwise, when you put it on, it just kind of slides around. So let it get tacky. I blow on it for a little bit. So once I have it, I already have a lash on, so I'm not gonna put it on. But you just come in directly above your lash line and seat them right on top. And then after you've put the lash on, this little tool is really helpful in just kind of clamping your lash and our lash together. One of my tips for making them look seamless, you can either use a brush and a waxy black makeup or a brown, whatever you want, or a liquid liner, like something like this. And I like to go underneath my waterline and kind of fill in a tiny little bit. And it really does make the lash look more cohesive. Just sort of marries your line where the lash line stops. Okay, so this is the second time I've stayed at this hotel in a week. I had to go back to New York and now I'm here again. And look at how chic my room is. Hi, Paris. It's so beautiful. I'm so deeply into my hotel. It's Chateau Voltaire. Cute, right?
When I lived in LA, I did a lot of meditation. I used to go to the Crystal Farm.
Where's the Crystal Farm?
It's in Malibu, down the PCH.
Okay,
And I
need to know about
started
this.
collecting them and I would meditate, and now I carry them everywhere with me. I love crystals, so I'm really attracted
Okay,
to this.
good. Well, I'm happy
It's
to-
gorgeous. Well, I want to see what you got in your... Okay.
Oh,
Is
sorry.
there something I should
No, he's just...
be worried about here?
No,
I
no,
mean,
oh, no, that's my...
my
sorry.
husband in his...
No, oh, he's just so handsome. Do you do tight lining? Do you do that where you
What's
go?
that?
The most important thing is to go up above. So a lot of people, I watch them, they come in this way. Put a lash on, you gotta go up from the top.
And can you put mascara on these ones then?
Yes, you absolutely can.
Do you wear these every day?
I wear them most days. Depends on what I'm doing. Since we're on camera, I put a very dramatic one on because you can really see it. So like I would wear this if I was doing a smoky eye, which I don't really have right now, but I would wear this for a smoky eye. You can really see the
That's
difference
amazing.
between one and the other. But I need to like fill in
Yeah.
like makeup, but like it definitely makes a big difference on my eye, especially if I'm doing a smoky
Yeah.
eye. Like this is a pretty dramatic, like, but it's not crazy
Yeah.
dramatic.
Try this. So this is called Cinnamon, and this is our newest
I love it.
satin Kajal eyeliner.
I love the fact that it has a blending element on the end. Oh, this is
So-
beautiful.
These Kajal eyeliners are incredible because they're so easy to use, and once you have applied it and created the look, whether you do it with a little spongy thing or your hand, it does not budge.
I love this.
The
I love
last
this color.
is unbelievable.
I
and
love
I think why
this.
people love them is they're so easy to use. I always
Yeah.
say, I'm not a makeup artist. Half the time I'm
Yeah.
using it, filming at the same time, whilst on the school run.
Hello.
Yeah,
Yep.
and if I can do it.
I put my makeup on the back of a cab, no joke.
This is Fig.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
But you can see how they're so easy to apply.
Yeah, I love
But
it.
once it's set, it's not going to move. When we were in Miami, we were thinking of what to call this, and Harper comes skating, literally on her roller skates. She was homeschooling on her roller skates with a laptop, and I could just hear, yeah, we're cutting out. I'm like, I'm sure you should be working, Harper.
Oh, God.
But then I was like, we have to call this roller skate.
That's
because
fantastic.
She inspired
Perfect.
this color as well, because
I love
Harper
it.
loves makeup and she loves fun colors, and this is typically
I love
something
it.
I'd be scared to use because it's so bright. But then you realize if you use
Yeah.
a little amount, it's so cool and
I
it gives
love
that
it.
little flushed look, which
I
is
love
great.
it. It does. It gives it a little flush look.
We want to be proud of what we've got in our bathroom.
I know. Look
or-
at, I have a perfect
Yeah.
shelf.
Yes.
Just move him over.
Next to your picture of
No, I don't know.
My
No, I
husband.
don't. That's just, you know, he left that here when he was here last time. Look at
I
him,
love
so
that. It
pretty.
looks beautiful.
They do look fantastic.
With
in-
David.
I know.
Yes.
Look at, he can sit next to the little love scene box. You can use this again. Here, I'll give this
I love these. I really do love these because I think once you finish with the lashes, you wouldn't want to throw that away. It feels like something very precious.
I'm going to give you this one because I know
Thank
you're
you.
going out tomorrow, and this is the
Yes.
Inez lash. So here, I'm going to put this right here in there for you,
Thank you very much.
for your evening out.
We're here without the children, here in New York, just
So
the two of us. So a bit of a date night. So I'm going to put my lashes on. I'm going to put
Do you think you're going to be able to do it? I'm going to give you a tool and some glue. Do you think you can do
Yeah.
it yourself?
I reckon I'll be okay. I'm going to
I
try.
have a feeling you're going to
Okay,
be fine.
I'll be good. Thank you.
I have
This
confidence
is
in you.
genius.
If you have trouble, FaceTime me.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I got it.
Okay.